Hi everyone, and welcome back to the MZ Mechanic channel. Today we're diving into the world of clueless and dangerous drivers. Let's analyze and watch together, folks. Let's start. The man on the motorcycle attempted to lend a hand to the person pushing the car, but it turns out good intentions alone don't cut it. It's like trying to play a violin without ever having seen one before you're bound to hit a few wrong notes. Every time it rains, this stretch of road turns into a makeshift ice rink, transforming an ordinary day into a slippery slide fest. It's like a real-life game of pickup sticks gone wrong. The man pulled out one small log, triggering a catastrophic collapse of the entire pile of gigantic logs. The cable was sturdy enough to handle the weight of the truck loaded with bricks, but unfortunately, the joint gave way and slipped loose. At first, it seemed like just another workplace mishap, but upon closer inspection, it appears this truck had a mind of its own and decided to take a plunge, figuring the shallow water was no biggie. The truck pulled off a spectacular stunt, swerving around the taxi parked at the red light with the finesse of a figure skater and the drama of a Hollywood action hero. These two motorcyclists managed to find the truck's blind spot with precision, accidentally getting swept right under it. Luckily, they fit perfectly underneath and emerged unscathed, probably feeling like they just survived an action movie stunt. In a stroke of unexpected luck, this red truck found itself in a twist of fate that defied all odds. After tumbling into the river, this truck had a stroke of luck as three nearby excavators swiftly swooped in to rescue it from its aquatic escapade. Despite being submerged in mud up to its tires and facing a heap of obstacles, this truck boldly trudged through, emerging victorious like a mud wrestling champion. The driver of this semi-truck forgot their straightening lessons today, turning their workday into a comedy of errors by accidentally bumping into the parked truck's cabin. It's like they were aiming for a reverse parallel parking championship, but ended up in the slapstick category instead. That motorcycle must have misplaced its brakes when its rider attempted a foot-braking maneuver. It's like trying to stop a runaway train with a feather duster. Those tires were the unsung heroes of the day, acting as the ultimate lifeline for that truck, keeping it from tumbling down into the abyss like a dramatic scene from an action movie. This truck decided to take an impromptu nap right in the middle of the hill, causing a downhill drift and a dramatic topple like a tired toddler collapsing mid-tantrum. Looks like the crane truck forgot to tuck in its legs, and those legs decided to do a tap dance on the other vehicles on the road. It's like having a runaway robot wreaking havoc in a cityscape. The driver of the white car managed to slam straight into the divider. It's like watching a slow-motion movie with a surprise twist ending, except nobody asked for this kind of plot twist. The ghostly white car decided to play a game of chicken on the fastest lane, causing the truck to hit the brakes and swerve like it was in a real-life game of dodgeball. That road was so icy, it might as well have been a giant skating rink. It's like driving on butter in the middle of winter, not the kind of slip and slide anyone signed up for. When the heap of rocks tumbled down, it got wedged on the truck bed, putting immense pressure on the load-bearing capacity. The undercarriage took the strain like a champ, but it's now showing signs of a potential meltdown. It might be time to bid farewell to that pickup truck and let it peacefully slumber beneath the cool embrace of the water. After all the mishaps, it deserves a tranquil rest. Out of nowhere, smoke started billowing from the truck's cabin, sending the driver into a panic-induced leap without even bothering with the handbrake. And just like that, the truck took matters into its own hands, embarking on an impromptu downhill drift session. It's like trying to do the cha-cha-cha-cha with a flat tire, not the smoothest moves on the road. Just in the nick of time, the front axle of the truck gave out, preventing it from taking a nosedive into the abyss. It's like the truck had its own guardian angel under the hood. With an overstuffed load of timber pushing it to the brink, the truck's hitch finally snapped like a back-breaking burden, leaving it feeling more like a hobbled pack mule than a mighty hauler. The empty tank of the tanker truck decided to embark on an adventure to find Nemo. Talk about a fishy escape plan. How did this wheel loader end up doing a handstand on the median strip? Your guess is as good as mine? Let's hear your thoughts in the comments below. That truck pulled off a spectacular stunt with a daring swerve. Luckily, the slippery snow-covered road was its ally, turning what could have been a disaster into a triumph. After a collision to end all collisions, this truck reversed into safety with a finesse that seemed almost miraculous. It's a prime example of finding a silver lining in the chaos. It seems like even the automatic barrier lifting system isn't foolproof, hence the need for a sensor. It's a reminder that even the most advanced technology can benefit from a little extra help. The man, seemingly frozen in place, miraculously shifted 1 meter just in the nick of time, narrowly escaping the clutches of the oncoming truck's wrath. It's like he had a guardian angel nudging him out of harm's way. The black car was tailgating the truck so closely that it practically gave it a piggyback ride, resulting in a blind spot big. The truck got a rude awakening from the car behind, attempting some wild maneuvers. This truck completely shed its front tires, resembling a gaping crocodile ready to snap. This situation is a real catch-22, leaving you unsure of what to hold onto, until you realize you've lost everything. In the heat of the previous collision, you lost your cool and forgot to keep an eye on what was coming from behind. This truck managed to bend that short iron pole like it was made of rubber. It's like witnessing a David and Goliath showdown with the unexpected underdog coming out on top. The aftermath of this fuel truck's pit stop turned into a costly spill when it forgot to engage the handbrake, resulting in a river of gasoline flowing onto the road, wasting precious fuel. The driver of the car in front got the shock of their life when they unexpectedly encountered a car hurtling down the ramp into the tunnel. safety should always be our top priority when navigating the roads. Whether we're driving, biking, or walking, it's crucial to stay vigilant and aware of our surroundings. After all, the unpredictable nature of traffic means that anything can happen at any moment. Picture this: you're cruising down the highway, enjoying the breeze and the open road. Suddenly, a car swerves into your lane without signaling. It's a split-second decision: do you slam on the brakes, or do you swerve to avoid a collision? In moments like these, being alert and prepared can mean the difference between a close call and a dangerous accident. But it's not just about reacting to unexpected situations, it's also about taking proactive steps to ensure our safety and the safety of those around us. That means obeying traffic laws, signaling before changing lanes, and maintaining a safe distance from other vehicles. It means checking our mirrors regularly, scanning the road ahead, and anticipating potential hazards. And let's not forget the importance of defensive driving. That means being prepared for the unexpected, assuming that other drivers might make mistakes, and always having an escape route in mind. It's about being proactive rather than reactive and taking responsibility for our own safety on the road. At the end of the day, safety isn't just a set of rules, it's a mindset. It's about being mindful, considerate, and respectful of others on the road. Because when we all do our part to prioritize safety, we can help prevent accidents, save lives, and ensure that everyone gets to their destination safely. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, make sure you don't forget to like. And if you subscribe to my channel, we will definitely appreciate it. See you next time.